第4。人は来ねえかな。こんにちは。今日みんなは何を勉強したいんだ。おお。ちょっとすいません。ねちょっとすいません。ね今ちょっとねライブがねちょっとすいません今ライブがある。でしょ。これさ、何勉強するか30分だけやろうと思ってたけど、何か勉強したことあるか今日は。日本語、まあ日本語じゃなくても何でも。すいません。ちょっとみんな。さ、ちょっとみんなにこんにちは。みんなにこんにちは。What do you want to study? すいません。 ね、ちょっとすいません。俺さ、聞こHello. How you doing, man? What you wanna study? What you wanna study? Improve your casual Japanese. Right? まさか。ね、ちょっとすいません。How you doing? How you doing? Maybe we can talk about this. What will you do this weekend? You do this week. Do you know how to say that in casual Japanese? What will you do this weekend? You know how to say that? おー、マティアス昼ご飯を食べない。これさ、今多分見てくれてるのマティアスだけなんだよ。これ多分、今だから普通に、なんていうの日本語だけ、もうマティアスだけだったらさ、日本語だけでいいよな。なんか、英語で話す必要もないべ。マティアスは日本語上手だからさ。なんか、ちなみに、マティアスは多分ね、今日、この時間良くないのかなアメリカの人たちが多分あれだわ。まだめっちゃ早朝だと思う。めちゃくちゃ早朝。多分これもしかしたら誰も来ないかもしれない。1対1のレッスンになるかもしれない。マティアスはちなみに、今週末何してんの？待っては今週末何してんのよ。今日仕事？じゃあそう。仕事ないか。土曜日働く。待っては今週末何してんの？なんかね、俺は、なんかさ、日曜日に、ストックホルムの桜祭りに行く。おはよう。 おはよう、おはよう。今ちょっと待って。マイルおはよう。マイルもマティアスもおはよう。マイルおはようって待って、今何時そこマイルの。マイルの場所は今何時？アメリカとかだったらめっちゃ朝早いんじゃない？何時ぐらい今？6時とか7時とかじゃない？ソル先生。何 ?Why? Why though? You ain't got to apologize for shit. You ain't got to apologize. なんで？ What time is it? In your place? It must be so early, right? いいね。Now what? これさ、待って、let me send you this in English. Today, we are talking about 音楽で日本語を勉強する方法について話そうか。Midday. So you in Europe. You in what? You one of the European brother. In Stockholm, Sweden, brother. これちょっとさ、フランスなんだ。ボンジュール。ボンソワー。ちょっと待って待って、はら。なんかさ、フランスの本。フランス語の本。俺が昔フランス語勉強してた時に、大学の先生にもらったフランスの本。モンパレット、ショマージュ。Mon prête au chômage. Bonjour. What did I say? Do you understand what I said? I hope you understood what I said. これ、ちょっと待って。音楽で日本語勉強します。Exactly. So I said that correctly. Nice. Nice. You understood what I'm saying. Nice. いいね。メパハン、じゃあ、なんだろう。なんかネガティブ、なんかネガティブな、that, a lot of negative things. Tu as récupéré? 寝てるね。そうよな。アメリカの人たちは多分今、起きてないよな、まだ。シェラクサドッター。いろんな。Wow, you are understanding my French really well. Thank you, man. Thank you. 写真をたくさん撮った家族でいろんな場所、あと、モーメント、後でモーメントですよ。そっか。これさ、写真をたくさん、マティアスの趣味はカメラなの？Accent is thick, but I can appreciate your honesty, man. Appreciate it. Do I sound Japanese? Do I sound so Japanese? Do Japanese people have their own like accent? I'm interested in Japanese accent in French. どうなんだろうね。Good English, man. あら。いや、違うでしょ？ Mile is talking about my French, right? I suppose. It's 多分、英語じゃないでしょ？ちょっと待って、はな。これね、音楽で、let's, I don't know. middle of Japanese, but you have an accent. Maybe is it so English? That's so interesting, actually. Okay, okay, okay. English and Japanese. Okay, that's interesting. これさ、you know how to say accent? You know how to say accent? Matthias, you know this. Matthias, you know this. Do you know this, Mile? I think you might be knowing this though. How to say accent in Japanese? No ChatGPT shit. No, don't use Google Sensei now. In this up in this bitch. We ain't using any ChatGPT now. Using me. Y'all can use me, man. I'll let you know. I, accent in German. No, I know that's a good question. Good question. Accent. Yeah, これね、we said 訛りある待って、let me send you this. 訛り。訛り is accent. これ。フランス語わかんないよ、俺。全然わかんないよ。全く。日本語で。I said, I don't. Oh, that's a good question right there. Hold on. そう、exactly. 訛り。訛り。でさ、Mile, do you know this? Do you know how to say there is? There are. You know how to say there is. There is some. When we want to say you got an accent, we say in a way there is an accent. Not in a way you got an accent. ある So sorry. 訛り is accent. 待って、let me send you this. これね、we say something がある。Well, I would say like this object. An object. 訛ります。訛ります。No, no, 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 no. And that's a good guess, though. That's a good guess, though. Appreciate your guess, though. But it's a little different. An object が there is. Oh, I want you to remember this, though. I want you to remember this. Okay. So in this case, it's 訛りがある。訛りがある。It's like there is an accent. You can use this. A good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. すいません。I'm just messing with you. So please don't take me so seriously. There's an accent. So when you want to say you got, do you know how to say? You know how to say thick, or in this case, we say in a way there is a strong accent. You know how to say that? When you want to say you got if. いや、濃いなまり。これね、Matthias, that's a good guess. But we don't say 濃いなまり. We say in a way, you got there is a strong accent. When you want to say there is a thick accent, you got a thick accent. これね、we say 強い。強い。So when somebody got very thick accent, as I do in French, and you want to tell them straight up, you want to tell them, oh, you got a thick ass accent. You, I hope that it's not so useful, as people might be hard. You you don't maybe you don't need to say this, but it's good to remember, right? We said 強いですもん。 強い means strong, right? 強い means strong. Yes, I know this word. I'll probably no worries, no worries. I'll let them stick in your brain, man. 強い means strong, right? で、強い鉛が it's like you got thick, thick accent. Well, if you want to be direct to your friends, this is fine. But not, I would not recommend you to use this to strangers. You want to stay positive, right? You don't want to make feel people down. But when you wanna when you wanna talk about somebody else got a strong accent, yeah, you can just say to your friends, it's あいつ強い訛りがある。それから、訛り is accent as a noun, right? But when we say 訛る, it's a little different. It's a verb. ちょっと待ってよ。訛る is a verb. これね、面白い話があります。That's amazing, man. That's amazing. いや、面白い話。You wrote it in a perfect Japanese. Perfect 漢字で、c'est très bien. C'est très bien. で、そう、なまるって、ちょっと待って、speak with an accent. なまる。So you can just simply say なまってる。待って、ごめん。強くなまってる。それか、I think we tend to say in a way like, めっちゃなまってる。めっちゃなまってる。なまる。there should be two T's. Two T's. なま、で、生ですね。be speaking now or regularly. あ、これ、なまってる。So if you want to tell somebody that you got a little accent, we want to be a little kind and add this little. You got a little accent. Even though you think French, I imagine French people to be a little pretty direct. But if you press, if you suppress that feeling of being want to be straight up, you Japanese people will not go so straight. We go around a little bit. We not say you got a strong accent. We say you got a little you got a little accent, a cute accent. So you can say like 少しなまってる example. Or like 少しなまりがある. You know, little accent. これ you got a little accent. 少し訛りがある. Accent is not that strong, but there's a little accent. 少し訛りがある。これさ、マティアスさ、hold on, you wanted to study the music, studying Japanese with music. それめっちゃいいじゃん、そのトピック。What's the beginning in Japanese after a year? I think it's pretty much depending on your purpose, man. if you wanna be able to interact with the Japanese people, if your main purpose is being able to speak the Japanese people, you should not prioritize writing. You should go for speaking. But if your priority is for like JLPT tests and stuff, then I think you should also like you should write and try to remember the grammars and stuff more than speaking, I guess, because a lot of people doing really great with this JLPT test and stuff. They they have so much vocabularies, but they still don't know how can I say, how to make sentences, how to structure, how to make proper sentence, like proper casual way to talk. 難しすぎると思う。そこ話したい。Honestly, I think you don't need to even study like this hiragana, katakana, kanji. If you could, that's a big advantage though. But of course, like you'll be able to read signs and stuff. But I don't. You can just focus on the speaking and like, through these conversations, you can learn a lot, a lot, a lot. I will absolutely focus on speaking. You. 能動的早期って何どういうこと Active recall needs to be practiced from just doing output. You're right. I mean that no, that's what I think if I got it correctly. That's one of the things that I learned this. So yeah, for sure. Amazing. And you can already katakana. You can already read it and write katakana and hiragana. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. If I got what Matthias wrote correctly, I think that's what I've found from dealing with a lot of beginner students. They claim that they have never talked to Japanese people. Some of them talk real natural because they move their mouth with themselves. They're alone. It's like they're just talking to themselves in Japanese, so they got used to it. How to move, man. Like I think that's the same thing as people knowing, こんにちは。ありがとうございます. Everywhere. It doesn't matter anywhere. It doesn't matter where I go in Sweden. As soon as I tell them that I'm Japanese, they'll be like, ah, konnichiwa. They know that. Because they heard it so many times and they already said it so many times. They've been. Hold on, hold on. What is that? I'm actually. I have a question for you, Matthias and Mile. Sometimes, I make fun of me and my Swedish friends, or me and my, well, actually, French friends make fun of each other, right? But I'm wondering, what is a good comeback? What is a good way to tease? What is a good way to mess around with the Swedish people and the French people? Something that they're kind of sensitive about, and be like, wow, you shouldn't say it. You know what I'm saying? Like between close friends, though. Between close friends. 難しいよね。I was only one. It was the only word I know before. Ah, either. So, but it's still there. It's still there. That's nice. That's nice, man. It's a hard question, right? Oh, Gemini Club. There are prompts I supposed to answer. Then you give me something like 料理をするとき音楽and I'm supposed to do a quick one. ねこれ。それいいね。めっちゃいいな。I'm actually encouraging my students to use AI. But sometimes they sound unnatural as hell. Sometimes they still fucked up. French people are different. Sometimes those every day. Amazing. Continue with that, Matthias. I think I think the best way to learn language for now is just in grammars and stuff with AI and then talking to actual Japanese people. Hello talk style. あと手でやってる Hello talk style casual Japanese. What does it mean by hello talk style? Is there any specific style? Hello talk people? Hello talk Japanese people? No hello talk. I know that exists. But is there any you mean like a natural non AI created Japanese, but natural casual Japanese? Really? Nobody using ChatGPT then. Just 二人はなんでジェミナイを選んだの？ Is it called in Sweden? If you say the whole sentence in Japanese, more than happy to. 前よ、水木先生。How do you usually write? No shade. No, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Jimmy Pro is really good. Especially the Pro one. そっかそっか。面白いね。